Hello. So this is going to be a wrap up of the last 3 months, so like a quarter one wrap up, and I'm going to split it in 3 parts. I'm going to do all the series that I read, the standalones, and then a separate video for manga and anime, because I read a lot of manga recently. So we'll start with the series, since that's the first one I have on my list here. The first series start that I did was The Name Bearer by Natalia Hernandez. This one I gave 4 stars. There's not a lot plot-wise that happens in this one, like for the overarching plot, but it follows over the course of like 10 years, and this is more character-driven than anything else, so I'm going to start reading the second one eventually, and then there's a third one that's out. The next one, I have 2 in this series that I read. First, The Diviners, which is the first book by Libba Bray. This one was a reread as an audio because I really love the narrator for this series. So this one is like 1920s New York, and it follows a bunch of teenagers, and it's got like a found family vibe, where they're all, most of them, if not all, have some sort of special ability, and they're called diviners, and there's a whole bunch, there's an overarching plot that follows throughout the entire series, and then each individual book has its own subplot that plays into that larger full series plot. So the second one for that one, I read the second book, Lair of Dreams, also as an audio. I gave both of these 5 stars because they're rereads. I loved them the first time. I loved them the second time. So yeah, I won't say much about the second one, except that we meet a new character who is a dreamwalker and can speak to the dead. So that the second book kind of deals with more the dreamwalker kind of characters for that. And then another reread series that I started, I read the first 2 books in this one all as well, is Splinter by A.G. Howard. This one is a morbid, twisted retelling of Alice in Wonderland, essentially, where it follows Alyssa, and she believes in the first book that she is a descendant of Alice Liddell, who is the original inspiration in this story for Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland. So this one follows her as she travels into Wonderland and does like all the trials and whatnot. And then I read the second one for that one, which is Unhinged. The first one, Splintered, I gave 5 stars. This one, Unhinged, I gave 4 because a lot happens, but not a lot substantially happens. It's more, you get whiplash from everything that's going on. It's going everywhere. There's secrets coming up and everything. So I got a little bit of whiplash rereading that one. That is all of the series that I started, actually. Alright, so that's the series. This is part 1. Part 2 is going to be the standalones for that. So we'll see you on that one.